Hello everybody, let's solve this physics problem together. It says, a radioactive substance has a half-life of 8 days. The mass of the substance is 300 grams. How much of this mass must have decayed in 32 days? This is one of the basic problems under radioactivity. However, so many students struggle to deal with it simply because they have not understood what half-life is. Now, to make it easier, I am going to take my time to explain what half-life is and how to implement the solution. Half-life simply means the average time or the mean time taken for a radioactive substance to decrease by half of its original value. What does that mean? If I ask you now to decrease 100 by half, it simply means, say, 100 times half, which is 1/2, and that is 50. This is what it means to decrease a number by half its original value. Now, there are two methods we can actually use to solve this problem. However, if you are based in the UK and you are under the examination board of AQA and then OCR, we also have a person, then I'll be using the halving method because that is the mark scheme recommended. Then in my subsequent videos, I'll be introducing the formula method, which is more prevalent for people in Africa and other continents. Okay, so how do we solve this problem? Now, I told us that half-life is the average time taken for a radioactive substance to decrease by half of its original value. The original value of this substance has been given to us as 300 grams. So what I'm going to do is draw a table. If you want, on this side of the table, you call it time. Your time has been given in days. So you write days here. Days. Now, this could be the mass of the substance or the amount. Sometimes they will give you the count rate. So we are dealing with mass. Then I can call this fractional decrease. So let us now implant the variables into this table. When it has not decayed, that is from day 0, the mass given is 300 grams. So my mass is in gram. After 8 days, how much of this must have decayed? That's the question. So we now say 8 days. Remember, it has to be half. So we're going to be reducing 300 by half after 8 days. So fraction applied is 1/2. Divide 300 by 2, that will give us 150 after 8 days. You notice what I've done? I've reduced it, the original value, to 150 because it has a half-life of 8 days. That means after every 8 days, it reduces by half. I'm no longer using 30 as my initial mass. I'm now using 150 because I've decreased it after the first 8 days. Then the second 8 days means 8 plus 8. That will give us what? 16 days now. Have you seen it now? After another 8 days, which means 8 plus 8, which is 16, it will also drop by half. That means I'm going to decrease 150 by half. And that will give me 75. What is the fraction applied? 1/2. In a similar vein, after another 8 days, that means 16 plus 8, 24. This will drop by half again. So my fractional decrease is still 1/2. And then I'm going to say 75 divided by 2 to make it easier. That leaves us with 37.5. But we are not done. We are heading to 32 days. After another 8 days means 24 plus 8, which will leave us with 32. Fractional decrease is still 1/2. Now, divide 37.5 by 2. It will leave us with 18.75. So that means that I am left with this mass of the substance after 32 days. Now, the fractional decrease or the fraction of the mass remaining can be got by just saying 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 multiplied by 1/2, and that will give us 1/16. So this is the fraction of the mass remaining after 32 days. But the question asks us to find the mass that must have decayed. So if my total mass was 300 originally, but I'm left with 18.75 after 32 days, how much have I lost? It's simple. So you started with this, but after 32 days, we are left with this. So how much have you lost so far? Mass remaining becomes mass decayed rather, or lost, becomes 300 minus 18.75, and that will give us what? 300 minus 18.75. So we've lost 281.25 grams of the radioactive substance over the period of 32 days. So this is how to solve it. If you don't understand it, leave a comment for me in the comment section and I will still expatiate. Like I said, in my subsequent videos, I'll be introducing the formula method as well as the graphical method of finding half-life. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and share. See you next time. Thank you.